because I did want to ask you about the elephant in the room, if I'm able to, since that all the other elephants are talking about things. You are a very good lawyer, Mr. Charlie Cox.
Very good liar.
Yeah,
very good liar.
Very good lawyer. I think it's safe to talk about Spider-Man now. People are so excited to. I mean, the reaction in the screen that I was in when you popped up was just sensational, and it was just from you putting your cane down. Everyone was just like, "Holy crap!" And also, people had kind of talked about it for a while. You know, Spider-Man was in a hot pickle with lawyers. Did he need a lawyer? Well, clearly it should be Matt Murdock, and as it was. How? Because I can imagine you only worked on that for, you know, you're in one fantastic scene. How long ago did you get the call, and how long have you had to lie for it? Not to the same degree as Andrew Garfield has had to lie about it, but still, nevertheless, you've had to keep it quiet. Is it nice to talk about it now?
It is. It's a relief. It's a relief to be able to talk about it. Yeah. It was a you know, getting that phone call was a life-changing moment, really. I mean, for me, it was my involvement with that character and the MCU was dead and buried. I hadn't heard anything for a couple of years, I think, and so I'd moved on, and I'd had a great experience and was very, very grateful for the time that I had, but it was incredibly unexpected and out of the blue. And actually, I did a play in 2019 with Tom Hiddleston. And Kevin Feige came to see our play, and I went and shook hands with him and said hi, and he said how much he enjoyed the play and blah blah, but never mentioned Daredevil or anything like that. So that was just kind of, for me, so it turns out he's a very good liar as well. So yeah, it was mad. It's been a mad. I got the call in midway through lockdown. Summer of 2020, and we filmed it I filmed Spider-Man March or something of 21, I guess. So I had to keep it a secret for almost a year, and of course it didn't come out, so over a year. It didn't come out until it's been over a year,
didn't it? Yeah. Mad. So yeah, it's been intense. Yeah, and also Vincent's now come back, which I think we're allowed to talk about in
and that was fun because we had I can't remember exactly what it was, but he texted me at some point, and it was like, "I know something. Do you know something?" And I was like, "I do know something, but I don't. I wasn't sure he was talking about the same thing." I was like, "I might know something. What do you know?"
But hopefully, I mean, we might. Kevin Feige has come out publicly and said that you are all part of the MCU now. So fingers crossed, you might actually get to do it again when you've, as you said, you've kind of shut the door. That wouldn't take much convincing, I would imagine, if they were to come to you with an idea of how to get Matt Murdock back in the MCU by himself or with somebody else.
Yeah, I mean, I think at this point I expect to be involved in some capacity. Otherwise, it would be a bit of a weird one scene moment.
Yeah.
And I don't know much. I know a little. And what I do know, I'm very excited about. But
you're back to lying again.
Yeah, I mean, it feels like it's gonna be, there's a chance it was gonna be the next 10 years of my life. It's like,
yeah,
you have to get
good. Fingers crossed, dude. You're great as Daredevil, so fingers crossed.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys.
Hey You Guys, huh?
Hey You Guys.
Is that from the Goonies?
It is indeed, yes.
Nice.